Hello everyone, welcome to Quick Tech Skills. Today we are going to discuss about HTML basic topics. By the end of this class, you will know what is HTML, how web pages work, and how to create your first HTML page, and why we save files with a .html file extension. Now let's get into the topic. What is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext means text that can contain links to the other web pages. Markup means it uses special tags to give structure. HTML is main structure of the web page. HTML can contain tags and elements. Tags written inside angle brackets. For example, this h1 is the opening tag, including /h1 is called closing tag. Element including from element is nothing but from starting tag including content and closing tag. This is called elements. This individual called tags. Let's go to the next topic. How web pages work. Before we understand how web pages work, we should know about the browser and the server. Browser is a program that users open like Chrome, Firefox, Edge, or Safari. A server is a computer that stores websites. For example, when you are type a URL in the browser sends request to server sends back HTML document. The browser reads HTML structure, then adds design and color styles by using CSS and run actions and interactivity by using JavaScript. For example, you want to search nearest famous restaurant in your location. First, browser send request to server send back HTML document. So browser read the document and send send to you list of the restaurant on your screen. So that's how web pages work behind the scenes. So now go to the next topic, how creating your first HTML page. So open Notepad at Visual Studio Code. So you can write your code in Notepad or Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code IDE we use, everyone use, most of the people using Visual Studio Code. So if you are comfortable with Notepad, you can open Notepad and you can practice in Notepad as well. Anything is fine. So you can, I'm using Visual Studio Code. I'll save the file as the index.html. This is main simple structure of the HTML page. So I will explain step by step. This is a doc type. Doc type tells the browser which version we are using. Now current version we are using HTML5. So it is updated, no need to be mentioned the current version here. The browser automatically knows which version we are using, but previously we need to be mentioned which version, HTML 4.0 something, we need to be written over there, but right now no need. So inside doc type HTML, this is the main root element of the page. So doc type, one is opening tag, one is closing tag. The web page start from here to here. Inside the HTML, there is there are two parts, head and body. Head contains the meta information like titles and viewport. So this is only browser understanding browser purpose. This browser contains the actual content like headings, paragraphs, images. This body part only displayed in the browser. After this one, right click and open in your browser. I will show in the Visual Studio Code this code. Okay. So open Visual Studio Code. So first I want to remove this one. I want to delete this code. Yes, move to recycle bin. I can save the file as index.html and copy that code. So from here to Control C and Control V, and you can save the file. Then right click, open in other browsers, Google Chrome. Now you will see the web page. So this is the body part, right? There is no title and head part is not available. So only body part display in the screen. Now you got an idea, right? So go to the next topic. Why we need to be save .html? Why don't others like .txt? So the web page reads only .html only. The web page read HTML document, right? So pre before dot you can mention first, second, whatever you want to put the name for file. But after dot you need to be save it as HTML only. If you are trying to save .txt, it will show the text only, not a web page. I will show in the notepad what is the difference, because in Visual Studio Code we should not. So open, I can save file, save as doc type. So I'm saving this one. Yes. Then right click with this one, open with whatever you are in your browser. See, you see the difference, right? In .html you see only body part, welcome, and this is my first page. But if you are trying to save .txt, you have seen entire text. So that is the difference. The web page read only HTML, not .txt. It should not understand. So I hope everyone understand all the topics. So tomorrow we will continue with another topic. If you like this video, please subscribe to Quick Tech Skills. See you in the next class. Bye.